Alright guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon for post notifications when I drop new content. So let's get into this one. It is fight week. It's fight week. It is fight week. And guys, we have one of the biggest fights, in my opinion, in boxing this year coming up. A sleeper, which it shouldn't be a sleeper. I think a lot of hardcore boxing fans are really interested in this fight because it is the best fighting the best. We're not used to getting that a lot anymore. You guys know that. It's a lot of ducking and, you know, swerving going on in the sport of boxing and giving us mediocre product. So I think that's what makes this fight extremely special. Artur Beterbiev, the unified 170-pound champion, 75-pound champion, who is the WBO. Well, he holds the WBO, the IBF, and the WBC. He'll be taking on Dmitry Bivol, who is the WBA champion. And this fight, whoever wins this fight will be the first undisputed light heavyweight champion in 25 years. Let that sink in. That's like that's a quarter of a century, guys. 25 years. The last person to do it was Roy Jones Jr. So this fight has huge implications. And like I said, it's the best fighting the best. And that really does have me excited about the fight. Now, I want to give my prediction on this fight. But first, we're going to do that later on. But first, I want to let you guys know, in my opinion, what each guy brings to the table. And we're going to do like a quick tale of the tape after that. And then I'll give my prediction for this fight. So let's look at Artur Beterbiev, since he is the unified champion. Let's look at him first. I got my notes here because it's a lot, guys. Artur Beterbiev, in my opinion, he is a boxer puncher. Now, if I had to build the perfect fighting specimen, he would absolutely be the blueprint for that. This guy is a certifiable nightmare. You guys know that. He has a 100% knockout ratio. You know, there's nobody else in boxing with a 100% knockout ratio. So let that sink in. I think that, you know, he's extremely heavy-handed. You guys know that. The 100% knockout ratio, I'll tell you that right away. He has a devastating overhand right. I think that's something that Bivol have to, you know, be aware of in this fight. He's going to have to be very careful not to get clipped or countered with that overhand right. He has a strong jab. He is very fundamentally sound. He has educated feet. He uses a lot of lateral movement, I noticed, in his fights. He applies pressure very well, and he is a volume puncher, in my opinion. I think his best attribute would be his patience in the ring. You know, he doesn't load up on punches. If you've noticed, you know, he's very patient. He lets the knockout come to him, and he's not loading up on punches. Like I said, he uses a lot of these short shots. So you know that power that he possesses is a God-given ability. Now, the only gripe I would have, I think, with Beterbiev is that he's been down on the canvas twice. So that's in the back of my mind, that he's been dropped a couple of times. But besides that, like I said, this guy is a certifiable nightmare. And I think that makes this fight, you know, it's going to be top notch. No doubt in my mind, this is going to be one hell of a fight. So let's get to his opponent, Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol, in my opinion, I see him as a pure boxer. And Bivol is one of those, I think he's one of the most fundamentally sound fighters in boxing today. I really do like this kid. He has a piston-like jab as well. He throws lightning fast combinations. You guys know that. You saw what he did to Canelo in that Canelo Alvarez fight. He masters distance very well. We saw him doing that also in the Canelo fight. He kept Canelo Alvarez at bay, mastering distance. He has educated feet as well. I think he has a superior footwork over Beterbiev, in my humble opinion. And I think his best attributes are his fluidity in his punches and his boxing IQ. So I just think both of these guys are absolutely phenomenal. Now, the only gripe that I have with Bivol is it seems sometimes he takes his foot off the gas and he doesn't go in for the kill. So that's the only gripe that I have with him. But like I said, both of these guys are prime fighters. These are the best of the best, the creme de la creme of boxing. So let's go into the tail of the tape real quick, and then I'm going to give my prediction on this fight, guys. So let's look at Artur Beterbiev. He's 20-0, guys, 20 KOs. Like I said, he has that 100% knockout ratio. He's a little bit older. He's 39 years old. Orthodox stance, height 5'11 and a half. He lives in Quebec, Canada, by the way of Russia. Of course, he's a Russian fighter, and he holds, 3 of the titles. And his last fight was with Callum Smith. So let me pull up Bivol's here. All right, Bivol's 23-0, 12 KOs. He lives in Russia. No, he resides in the U.S. I'm sorry, guys. He resides in the U.S. by way of Russia, of course. Orthodox fighter, a little bit taller. He's 6 feet, age 33, younger as well. His last fight was with Malik Zayed. Did I see that fight? Is it Zayed? I may be pronouncing that wrong. Zayed. Anyway, I do want to give my prediction on this fight here. And I got to be honest with you guys. This was a hard one for me to pick. It was very hard. I watched a lot of tape on both of these guys. And some of you guys may be surprised by my pick. I'm picking Dmitry Bivol to win this fight. I'm picking Dmitry Bivol by unanimous decision. And the reason I'm picking Bivol is because of the superior footwork. And I just think he will be able to stay away from, some of the punches delivered by Beterbiev because of the superior footwork, because of his educated jab, because of his boxing IQ. I think, the longer the fight goes, I think, it favors Bivol more. So I'm going with Dmitry Bivol in the fight. I know a lot of you guys are saying that I'm crazy, that Beterbiev, his power is going to be the end-all, be-all. Even though I think he is a complete fighter, I just think the footwork is the difference in the fight. And I think the fact that Bivol is more, I would say he's the more disciplined of the two. And I think that's going to lead him to victory. I don't think he's knocking out Beterbiev. I think it goes to distance and he wins by unanimous decision. So that is my prediction on the fight, guys. I can't wait for Saturday. I think it's going to be one great showdown. But you guys let me know what you think about this fight this weekend. Who do you have? Do you think there'll be a knockout? Do you think the fight will go the distance? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.